So over the last couple of weeks, DJI has released the Mic 3s. Now this is a good competitor with the Rode Wireless Pro, the microphone I've been using for the last year or so. And I say it's a good competitor because the microphone quality is way better than the Mic 2s. And when I say that, I actually say it with a grain of salt. I'll tell you why. So firstly, I do want to compare it between the Mic 3 because these are the top buying brands. Like everybody wants to buy either DJI or Rode. So you're gonna want to choose either compatibility or versatility. Now, when I say take it with a grain of salt, I want you to see the size of the Wireless Pro. Now the size of the Mic 3. The Wireless Pro, the Mic 3. Notice anything strange? There are no audio ports on this thing, okay? The Wireless Pro has a TRS locking 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, plus a Type-C cable connector on there, okay? So that's what kind of separates this thing from still being a professional grade microphone, is you can't connect lavalier microphones. You've been hearing the quality from the lavalier microphone. Now, once I put this little wind muff on, here is the audio quality coming from the transmitter microphone. It's still really good, I gotta say. Now to clear your palate, let's go to the microphone on the FX30. This right now is the microphone coming from the FX30. Now, this is the microphone coming from the transmitter. Now, this is the microphone coming from the Rode Wireless Pro. Now, this is the microphone coming from the transmitter. Now, this is the microphone coming from the FX30. So now I hope you can tell the difference between the lavalier microphone and the transmitter microphone, and the reason why the Mic 3s are kind of just still a step below the Wireless Pros. Whoa, this isn't Tennessee. No, this is Santa Barbara. I actually did this about 1.5 years ago. I was going to do a review on it, but I just never did. So I figured I'd use this footage. Hope you guys enjoy this range test. I mean, even at about 210 feet, I mean, you can clearly see that the range is pretty good, but once it's just completely done. And I have to switch over to the 32-bit float because that obviously is internal. So now we are at 250 feet, 250 feet. You can still see me over there. And as soon as I turn around, instantly cuts out. It just straight up cuts out. So I'm gonna keep on going. I am really curious about this audio from the wind because it's pretty windy today. Not sure if you can see it by the fog moving, but man, it's windy. So I'm curious to see how this wind reduction, or actually no wind reduction, is actually going to affect anything. Okay, we are at 470 feet. I'm not sure if you can see me. I'm the one waving. Over here, I'm gonna digitally zoom in if you can't see me. And now if I turn around, I'm considerably talking right now and it continues to cut out. But as soon as I turn back around, I bet you'll have still crisp and clean audio because this is visual line of sight with the receiver. The audio coming from this is really, really nice. And the fact that you can go up to 800 feet, I'm only 500 feet, and the fact that you can actually get crystal clean audio from this is astonishing. I mean, it is 2024, but coming from me as a kid where I dreamed about this kind of stuff, and it's just coming to life right now. It's pretty crazy. I'm just gonna enjoy the beach today. I'm moving in a couple months, so I'm just trying to take it in as much as possible. So let's go back to the studio and talk more about this microphone. Okay, what is 32-bit float? A more scientific explanation is there's 24-bit audio and 32-bit audio, okay? 24-bit has a range of 144 decibels, about there. But with 32-bit float, you'll get 1,528 decibels of range in between the floor and the ceiling, okay? So with 24-bit, you get a capped floor and ceiling. With 32-bit float, it's pretty much unlimited. So if you are speaking very low, if you're whispering, you can catch it.
But if you are screaming very, very loud, it will also not cap it. See what I did there? You know, it automatically raises. But when I am screaming, it automatically captures it. Oh, my freaking voice. Now, one feature about the Mic 3s that honestly I really think is a gimmick is the noise cancellation. And honestly, I know the Rode Wireless Pro does not have noise cancellation, but that's why you're getting a professional microphone, is you're just strictly using it for the raw audio, and then you're going to be editing it in post. So if you're a content creator or putting up for social media, like, yeah, of course, use the noise cancellation. But to be honest with you, it kind of just like ruins the audio. Here's an example.
And again, there's no noise cancellation that you can activate. This is what the DJI Mic 3 sounds like with noise cancellation set to strong. And again, there's no noise cancellation that you can activate. This is what the DJI Mic 3 sounds like with noise cancellation set to strong.
As you can hear, it's really muddy. Literally all you can do is just go into Premiere Pro and put noise cancellation. That's literally all it's doing. So you're paying for a feature that really just doesn't work that well. And if you're paying $350, it should be good. And by the third generation, you'd think that they'd actually kind of fix it. But like, I'm not hating on DJI at all. I'm just saying that I think they kind of are marketing this to kind of get a little bit more purchasing behind that, and I kind of don't like that. So talking battery life, the Wireless Pro has 7 hours comparatively to the Mic 3s, which have 10 hours. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how DJI put in that good of a battery because it's so small. But if you're looking for versatility and if you're looking for really good battery life in a small package, go with the Mic 3s. Additionally, the battery charging case has a battery life of 2 charges for these things, so you can charge these 2 times and get full battery life before you have to charge the big boy. Now, another thing I really wanted to talk about was the fact that you have to use the Rode Central app to fiddle around with the software, to get the 32-bit float, to get the right EQ settings, to get the buttons the way you want to. Yeah, it's through the app. With the Mic 3s, I think you can actually use all of the settings via the touch screen on the receiver, okay? So that's a big plus in my books for the Mic 3s. But besides all that, if you look in the Rode Central app here, it's really simplified. They've simplified it over the years, so it looks really minimal. You have onboard recording, LEDs, high pass filter, gain assist. This is actually a really cool feature. Another thing I wanted to touch base on is the button layout, okay? Now, I think default, the button right here, let's see if it can kind of focus. You get it to focus right here. That button right there, that is actually set to, I think, flag. So you flag a certain point in the clip. Change that button to mute, all right? Especially if you're in a more professional use case, if you're filming this for weddings or for documentaries or something like that. Because let's say somebody goes to the bathroom, you don't want to hear that, okay? So just tell them, hey, just if you need to mute it, just mute it right here. Or if you need to mute it for another receiver or something like that. Boom, there you go. Additionally, you can actually hook up this transmitter to your computer, just the transmitter itself, and get the files and change all the settings and just like that. With the Mic 3s, you have to put all of them into its charging case and then plug the charging case in. So it's kind of a hassle, and I honestly kind of like the fact that you can just plug just the one in to your computer, get the files off, and then put it back on to your lavalier or something like that. Okay, so this is the accessory case for this. So you get a whole bunch of little wind muffs right here. You get a USB-C cable. You get spare RTS connectors. You get 2 lavalier microphones. You get another connector. You get even more, like you get so much accessories with the Wireless Pro for pretty much the same price. So you can kind of base on the $350 versus $399. You get 2 $100 freaking lavalier microphones, so those are for free, and you get a whole bunch of spare parts, plus a really nice cleaning cloth. Like if you were to feel that cleaning cloth, oh my goodness. So what is the verdict? Should you get the Rode Wireless Pro or the DJI Mic 3s? Now, honestly, this is all up to you. The whole point of this video was to kind of show you the differences between the Wireless Pro and the Mic 3s, okay? Do you want more versatility and do you want a smaller package? Do you want noise reduction? Do you want all of those little accessories into one package? Yes, if you want that, go with the Mic 3s. But if you are looking for more professional use cases like the lavalier microphone, this is one of the main reasons why I did choose the Wireless Pro, was 32-bit float with the lavalier microphone equals professional grade audio quality. Along with the 40 hours of recording time, 7 hours of battery life times 2, and honestly, the ease of use with the app, even though you do have to use the app, I would honestly say use the Wireless Pro because it gives your voice that much more richer tone. Nonetheless, with all of my rambling aside, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see in my next video. I love to see you guys comment down there, and I love to respond. It kind of brings my little community together. I love it. So with that said, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.